Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of hand baskets, Dan Wilcox.
So I was doing a workshop with Bernadette Mayer out in East Nassau. There are actually another cycle of these workshops coming up, so if you're interested, Alan Casline is organizing it.
If you go to albanypost.com, we have it on the website.
And go to albanypost.com, they have everything on their website, including order forms for dildo. So,
that's on the back page.
Is there an Albany Poets dildo?
Yes, there is. albanypoets.com.
It's in the works.
It's got my face on it.
It's called the Wilcox Tickler. It's got a mustache. It vibrates.
I'm out.
She lasted 5 minutes.
Well,
Oh, imagine this was really a roast.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
so you guys, well, it gives you limericks.
Actually, speaking of roast, Mary, we have an appointment on Thursday morning.
We do, yes.
I just want to say,
optional.
I'm going to include this in my comments on the roast, but it occurred to me the other day when thinking about the roast that Mary Panza has actually seen me naked more times than some women I've dated.
Yeah, Mary.
I'm not seeing you there, but I've been naked with Mary Panza. Let me put it that way.
I peeked.
I've been naked with Mary Panza more times than some women I've dated. Yes.
I peeked.
All right. So, anyways, this was an exercise at Bernadette's workshop, and the exercise was to write about something that was in your yard that you wanted to change.
Dog poop.
And you had to make sure that you used every letter of the alphabet somewhere in the poem. It didn't have to be an A, B, C, D area kind of thing. Right? You had to make sure that you had a word with a Q in it and a word with a J in it and stuff like that. So this is my effort. It's called The Fence. A sunflower rose unbidden at my neighbor's new fence along the driveway. A hoarding squirrel or clumsy cardinal's random act where the stockade fence replaced lilac bushes the birds like so much. Where the line of pointed wooden slats blocks my gaze into her yard, her breezy morning look at laundry on my summer line. Anxious, I had to fend off her man with the mower as all season he cut the grass on my side of the fence. Now, when the drift of snow along the fence melts, I will hire splattered kids to paint a mural, squirrels and cardinals to plant a chorus line of sunflowers, or string colored blinking ivy along the pointy tops, and drill holes into the wood to watch my neighbor in pajamas walk her dog. Let her watch me sunbathing in my backyard. But I won't. I will just leave that fence alone, and frost will come to make us good neighbors again. So I was real proud of myself that when she gave us the assignment, the first word I thought of that I had to find a way to use was anxious. I figured I got an X. But I didn't realize how hard it is to work a J into it. Okay,
oh my God, it's Miss Shay.
I got a thing online actually came through the Writers Institute, and it was from this group called Poetry Unites. And I got this a few months ago, and there's some kind of a project going on, and it's been done internationally, where they ask people to write an essay about their favorite poem. So when I first read it, I immediately knew what poem I wanted to write about, but I didn't. And then I got it recently as a deadline. Deadline, I guess, is coming up soon, and I realized maybe I will. So my favorite poem is a poem called "Believe, Believe" by Bob Kaufman, an old beat poet. And as I was writing my essay, quote unquote, about it, the instructions said the essay could be in any form. So I realized that I was writing it that my form was a poem. So this is a poem about a poem, and it's called "Believe, Believe," an homage to the poem by Bob Kaufman. And so there's a lot of quotes from this poem in my. Believe in this, the nuns would tell us. Then tell us what to believe. As I read, discovered poetry, the dead poets, the living poets, Kerouac, Ginsberg, Gary Snyder, the black Buddhist Bob Kaufman, wandering in a vow of peaceful silence, his golden sardines conveniently fit in the patched pocket of my corduroy jacket, along with a notebook and a ballpoint pen. I found what to believe. Poetry. Radiating young breasts, the image of peace in the mushroom time. Beliefs for me, not the sick controllers, not the drill sergeants, the priests, or the bosses infesting society's garments, telling me what to think, what to believe, but me believing. In New York City, walking to the Tin Palace, the night sidewalk was torn into intricate shreds with the glitter of broken glass, then put back together again among the musicians and poets and artists at the bar. Sometime between the nuns and now, I found this prayer of a poem to recite on my walk to work each morning, through the park, trying not to hear the screechings mouthed in mildewed editorials when I reached my desk. And over the years, I continued to let the voices of dead poets ring loudly in my ears, and the voices of live poets around me, the young poets in this city of poetry, creating the music of this new century, standing vigils, marching for peace, still rising above the mushroom time. He says it twice, believe, so that you are sure to hear it and believe.